InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
Pluto is working on a universal health insurance that makes sure that every member of the country has access to good and quality healthcare.
That's not part of the program. No, I think
they've validated the problems already.
Okay, so the next one is
so yeah, like just said statistics.
The problems are talking about those 6 ones.
Those 6 ones, funding, access.
On the projector, they're putting awareness, they're putting funding.
Okay, but they're not talking about it. So what they are saying is from what's in
With the effort we've put in, I'm very optimistic that whatever it is we come up with will be a game changer. Because again, it is not just theory. We've gone to the field, we've spoken to the upper class, we've spoken to the middle class, and we've seen clearly that what it is we have on the table today, I'm not sure any other team would have something that can usurp what it is we have.
We did a lot of research. We went out to the streets to find out what people actually think about healthcare. And we found out that people are actually willing, they want to pay. The only issues they have is trust. They are not so sure whether their money is going to be used. They don't know whether if they don't use the money they are paying at all will be given back to them. And what we are going to be doing is assuring everyone that you have transparency in the system. You can actually go online to do registration. I promise that, and I know our product is affordable, is sustainable, is accessible, and it's just the best. Just watch out.
Who are we?
We are Team Pluto.
Where are we?
We are beyond the stars.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
Problems. Who doesn't have them? Some problems are embarrassing. Some are humiliating. Some are unsuitable. Some are testing. Some are unexplainable. Some you just have to laugh about. And some, maybe not. Whatever life dishes you, you can always be sure you'll have one less thing to worry about when it comes to making payments, sending money, paying bills, and everyday payments. Quick Teller, everyday payments made easy.
What keeps you going when everything that should be a stepping stone becomes a stumbling block? What keeps you going is Verve. Verve in your mind helps you understand that every stumbling block is actually a stepping stone. Verve in your vision helps you see nothing but possibilities. And Verve in your hand? Well, let's just say that's how you get rewarded for not giving up on you. No matter what you're into, Verve is key to opening the doors you want. The only question that really matters is, have you got Verve? Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
"81 students, 9 teams of 9 students, Innovation Challenge, Foundation Round, Advanced Round, and you have InterswitchSPAK 1.0. InterswitchSPAK 1.0 began with the masterclass where notable technocrats spoke to our 81 chosen scientists. If you missed it, simply head over to our Facebook page at InterswitchSPAK to catch up on some of the actions. InterswitchSPAK 1.0 is proudly brought to you by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Today, we have another set of 9 scientists, from which 3 will proceed to the semis. But first, these scientists have to work together to prefer an innovative solution to a given problem. Together as a team, they stand a chance to win the Founders Award. Now, after teamwork, these same 9 scientists then head over to the InterswitchSPAK TV series, where they slug it out for the title of Nigeria's Best Science Student, and also stand a chance to win 7.5 million naira in educational scholarship. Today, on the Innovation Challenge, we have Team Pluto. Team Pluto is led by their captains Segun, Anoluwa, and Joshua, alongside their mentors Tolu, Olamide, and Enyoma. Together, they'll be proposing a solution that promotes an all-inclusive health insurance scheme in Nigeria, and of course, leveraging technology. A round of applause for them as they present. Over to you, captains.
Good day, everyone. We are Team Pluto, and we are here to provide a solution for an all-inclusive health insurance scheme in Nigeria, leveraging technology. We are about to watch a video about the plight of Nigerians in health centers.
2 years ago, Usman Mohammed, a father of 7 from Kaduna, started to experience severe abdominal pain. His doctor prescribed painkillers and sent him home, but the pain got worse, so he flew to Delhi in India for help, where doctors told him he needed a liver transplant urgently. Usman is one of tens of thousands of Nigerians who have travelled abroad for medical treatment, so-called medical tourists. He blames the government for lack of medical facilities at home.
We have, expertise in the health sector in Nigeria, but what they are lacking is actually, the facilities. It is really unfortunate that government doesn't care. There was a day I heard the minister was saying that Nigerians spend a lot of money, on medical tourism. Will you stay here and die?
Ahmadu Bello government-run hospital in Kaduna is one facility that's been affected by the exodus of Nigerians seeking care elsewhere.
For us medical doctors, the lack of confidence comes from the fact that the rudimentary facilities that we have cannot diagnose some of the diseases that our people have with perfection.
Yvonne Dege, Al Jazeera, Kaduna, Nigeria.
As we have seen from the clip that just ended a few moments ago, which showcases the plight of Nigerians and our health system today. Mr. Mohammed, a common Nigerian like you and me, one day woke up expressing severe abdominal pains and was just given painkillers after going to a Nigerian hospital. He later went on a trip to India where they diagnosed him with liver malfunction and he had to undergo a liver transplant over there. What we have seen for this video showcases a lot of things. One of them is that most hospitals in our country today lack the basic structure to treat the thousands of patients that influx them day after day. As a result, Nigeria is known for having hundreds of thousands of medical tourists traveling all over the world every year just to find better medical attention. What we've also seen there is that Mr. Usman Mohammed, just as the stat showed there, is one of the 96% of Nigerians that don't have health insurance coverage and have to struggle to be able to pay their medical bills. Now, today we'll be presenting a solution that will not just solve the topic at hand, but also help eradicate most of the other issues affecting Nigeria's health system today. Only 4% of Nigerians have insurance coverage, leaving the 96% not covered, as I said earlier. From those 4%, you can see that 97% of them have insurance through employment and 3% are retail. We just also showcase the fact that premiums are not affordable to people who are not insured by their employers.
So we present to you the
Universal Health Insurance Scheme.
We use technology to make sure that this insurance scheme is available to everyone in the country. There are 5 main causes of illnesses in Nigeria, which are malaria, low respiratory infection, HIV, diarrheal diseases, and road injury. Our health insurance scheme will make sure that people under this scheme will have treatment for these diseases I just mentioned, also with free treatment for pregnant women. We went on a research to get the opinion of the Nigerian population on what they think of health insurance. We discovered that the Nigerian population are actually interested in health insurance and are willing to pay an average of 6,000 naira yearly. To ensure that the people that are interested in this insurance scheme would be registered, we intend to build a robust identity management database for the health insurance scheme. To feed this database, we'll ensure that everyone that is interested will register through a short code or through online payment, as well as offline registration through mobile money agent network. At the end of this registration, the registrant will be given a unique code. This diagram shows how it works. From the central database, that's the database that will build, it will go to the HMOs, that's the health management organizations, which will send the information to the health centers at their different centers. This here shows how people can register using short codes like the one we use to check our balance in our ATM. This shows how John registered. With this code, people can make their payment of 6,000 naira yearly, either using short codes, online payments, or the mobile agent network. This shows how someone can pay through their airtime or through bank USSDs. To ensure the sustainability of this scheme, we would ensure that the scheme is signed into law. We'll ensure that there is guaranteed funding, and would also ensure that there is efficient delivery of service.
In order to keep the high quality of this insurance scheme consistent, every enrollee will have the chance to go to our online platform, identity management, through short codes that will be given to the registrants. We go towards funding, as you can see, using push notifications and short codes in partnership with telecommunication networks. And as you can see, a registrant has just been confirmed his payment. We believe that our universal health insurance scheme will be available, accessible, affordable, and sustainable for every Nigerian.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Team Pluto. Now it's time to defend your proposal. On our panel today, we have Ahia, Princess, and Wale. A round of applause for our panelists. Ahia, what do you think about the proposal?
I think they've done very well. I mean, they made their point in a manner that we could easily understand what they were trying to say. I just have a few thoughts around some of the comments that they made, and my question to them would be around sustainability. So they mentioned 2 points around. One, you would ensure that it gets funding, and then you would also ensure that it's sustainable. Just to hear your thoughts, how do you intend to ensure that it gets funded?
As from the slides, you saw that we all went out for research, for interviews, to see the average the populace can pay at the end of the year, and the populace agreed that they'll be able to pay 6,000 yearly. And also, when you ensure that this scheme is really efficient, other organizations or the government, they will see into this and they will buy the idea, and that is how they will keep the scheme to keep sustaining and to withstand the test of time.
Another reason why we believe we can keep the funding constant, make it efficient, is that when people see the scheme is working, it will also interest business organizations out there who want to invest in the scheme and pour more money into it. And not only that, when some other people who are still a bit resistant to pay see their neighbors, their friends also buying into the idea, they won't want to be left out and they want to join them. And we'll also be having like a bronze, silver, gold grade, where bronze be like the least amount someone can pay to be able to afford a few basic services, like for the 5 main diseases we talked about earlier. And then for the silver and gold, if the person wants an upgrade, like to be treated for more expensive diseases, and he has the money to pay, you can pay it.
Okay, good job, team. I think I like the fact that you went out to interview people to figure out what the acceptable minimum amount they're able to pay for the scheme. The only question I have is in terms of quality. How do you intend to maintain quality of this scheme?
As all those that are registered with the Universal Health Insurance Scheme, if they pay their premium and the fund is also coming from the government and other private institutions, not everybody registered will use the insurance scheme, because it's very unlikely that out of the 96%, all of them will fall sick. So the amount left, the reserve, we can then use it to improve the infrastructure, to improve the quality in the hospitals and the healthcare centers. You can also use it to train professionals, train doctors, train nurses, to ensure that they deliver their work more efficiently.
I like the idea of the USSD. It's really cool and innovative. Just one question. When I dial a particular USSD code, I get assigned to an hospital. Fine. Now, what happens if I relocate? I was hoping to see an option for change if I relocate from the area, or if I'm no more around. For instance, if I'm in Lagos and I'm assigned to Lagos Hospital, if I move to Ibadan, what happens?
Well, that's the function of the robust identity management database. This database, you can see, is just like to link all the hospitals, all the health centers together. The suggestion given there is based on the person's closest location. But if you are able to move to another place, the central database will be able to connect all the health centers. So whether you shift your location, that is no problem, because they already have your details and everything. Thanks.
Well done, Team Pluto. We can see that Team Pluto you guys are passion-driven, but will your passion win you the Founders Award? This is InterswitchSPAK 1.0, and yes, the stakes are still high. 7.5 million naira in educational scholarship, inclusive of a monthly stipend. InterswitchSPAK 1.0 is proudly brought to you by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. Keep watching InterswitchSPAK 1.0. The foundation round begins after the break.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
There is a special breed of people who are never satisfied, who will not recognize the boundaries of day and night, who never compromise, who want the next thing they create to be better than anything that's gone before. People like this aren't always easy to live with. At IntersWitch, we owe them everything. Because of them, we continue to create a range of payment solutions that are quick, safe, and easy to use for anyone, from a big bank to a salon. And by coming up with answers to problems before the problems happen, we've always stayed ahead of the curve. Without our special people, we wouldn't be IntersWitch. So wherever your imagination takes you, we will be there with the payment solutions you need to thrive.
IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on.
This lady has nothing to do with this commercial. Absolutely nothing. We just used her to get your attention, which, judging by your reaction, we've succeeded. You see, if we didn't pay her, you wouldn't have stopped to listen to how QuickTeller makes everyday transactions easy. Well, with QuickTeller, you have one less thing to worry about when it comes to paying bills, sending money, buying airtime, and much more. QuickTeller, everyday payments made easy.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
My name is Oluwasegun Akinwola from Maurice Amefa Baptist Model School, Ibadan, Oyo State.
My name is Erikoya Joshua Oyosa from Grace One International School, Port Harcourt.
My name is Yakob Mukhtar I, and I'm from Alaka Academy, Ankwa in Kogi State.
My name is Bariziga Oragi Brota, and I'm from Lapierre Anglais High School, Port Harcourt.
My name is Victor Ogundele. I'm a student of Sharp Secondary School in Ilorin, Kwara State.
My name is Areba Anulwa from the Ambassador's College, Otaoku State.
My name is Mizime Soma, and I'm from Grace One International School, River State.
My name is Henry Oona. I'm from the IJC College, Abuja.
Welcome back. It is still InterswitchSPAK 1.0. And the race for the bragging rights as best Nigerian science student is still on. Our scientists are ready to battle it out for the last 3 available slots at the semis. The winner of InterswitchSPAK 1.0 gets 7.5 million naira, which covers a 5-year university scholarship inclusive of a monthly stipend, meaning all through your 5 years in school, you don't have to worry about pocket money, feeding money, everything, all expenses paid. The winner also gets a laptop and the bragging right as Best Nigerian Science Student. The second place winner gets 4 million naira, which covers a 3-year university scholarship inclusive of a monthly stipend. He or she also gets a laptop. Now the third place winner gets 1 million naira, which covers a 1-year university scholarship, all courtesy of IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. A round of applause for our sponsors. Mesoma, let's talk about your favorite scientist. Who's your favorite scientist?
Galileo Galileo.
Wow. Why?
Because it was not just one particular field, it was everywhere, it was everything.
Oh, so you like him because he was versatile?
Yes.
Okay, what about you, Joshua? Who's your favorite scientist?
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein. Why are you saying your favorite scientist?
Because he and his friends revolutionized the world of physics.
Oh, so is physics your best subject?
Second.
Your second best. What's your best?
Chemistry.
Oh, chemistry. Okay. What about you, Mukta?
Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton.
Yes.
Oh, so why do you like Newton?
I like him because of all the people who sat under the apple tree. They didn't wonder why the apple was falling to the ground. And on this particular day when he sat under the apple tree and he noticed that the apple fell down, and that's what led him to discover gravity.
Wow, a round of applause. Victor, do you want to share with us who your favorite scientist is?
That would be maybe Georgium Mendel.
Okay, why?
Because he thought outside the box and discovered some basic laws of genetics, even when studies of chromosomes had not yet come into play that particular time. And he had a basic understanding.
So is your favorite subject biology?
Kind of.
Kind of, okay. InterswitchSPAK has 2 levels, the foundation and the advanced. In the foundation round, you each have an opportunity to attempt 16 multiple choice questions from different general science subject areas, each within a 15 seconds. Marks will be awarded based on individual speed and accuracy. For questions in this round, the first 5 with the correct answer earns the maximum 10 points each, while others with the correct answer to the same question earns 5 points. An incorrect answer or no answer at all earns you 0 points. At the end of this round, only 5 of you with the highest score will proceed to the advanced round. So let's play this game abiding by the rules. I wish you the very best. Question 1. In the given figure, through how many ways can someone get to town C from town B? A, 5, B, 2, C, 8, and D, 7. Let's see who got it right and who got it wrong. Mukta, we didn't get a response from you. Remember that you have 15 seconds. So the moment the question appears, you have 15 seconds to lock in your answer. Okay? Question 2. What is the chemical formula of ethanol? A, C2H5COO C2H5. B, C2H5OH. C, C2H5COOH. D, C3H6OH. I wonder if we all love chemistry, but let's find out who got it right and who got it wrong. Everyone got it right. Question 3. What is the device electrophorus used for? A, storing charges. B, producing charges. C, distributing charges. And D, ionizing charges. We had 2 incorrect answers to this question. Question 4. Which gas is referred to as laughing gas? A, NO3, B, N2O, C, NO, and D, NO2. We had one incorrect answer. 4 questions down, 12 more to go. Question 5. Which of the following processes may lead to a death of aquatic animals? A, deforestation, B, bush burning, C, pesticide application, and D, overgrazing. Everyone gave the correct answer. Question 6. What are the main raw materials required for photosynthesis? A, oxygen and water, B, oxygen and carbon dioxide, C, carbon dioxide and water, D, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll. Let's find out who got it right and who got it wrong. Everyone gave the correct answer. But you know, aside from accuracy, speed does matter, because you'll find out that some people got 10 while others got 5. So you need to be fast. Okay? Question 7. Find the value of x in square root of x to the power of 2 minus 7 is equal to 3. A, 8, B, 11, C, square root of 10, and D, 4. That was a mathematical question. Whose favorite subject is maths? Just raise your hand if your favorite subject is maths. Anu, your favorite subject is maths. Shegun, Burata. Okay, let's see who got it right and who got it wrong. We had 2 incorrect answers. Question 8. Sterility and premature abortion are deficiency symptoms of A, vitamin E, B, vitamin A, C, vitamin C, and D, vitamin D. I guess that was an easy one because everyone gave the correct answer. We're halfway through the foundation round. Anu, how's it been thus far?
Okay.
Okay, just okay. Okay, what about you, Shegun?
Okay.
Okay. Mukta?
Fairly good.
Okay. We're halfway through, so 8 questions down, 8 more to go. Let's take a look at how we are doing on the scoreboard generally. An overview. So that's what our scoreboard looks like. Shegun is leading with 75 points, followed by Henry with 65 points, Baruta 65, 3rd position. 4th position we have Mesoma, 5th we have Anu, 6th we have Joshua, 7th we have Victor, and 8th we have Mukta. Not to worry if you're not part of the top 5, we still have 8 more questions to go. Remember that speed and accuracy makes all the difference, okay? We're halfway through the foundation round. 8 questions down, 8 more to go. Keep watching. InterswitchSPAK 1.0. We'll be right back.
InterswitchSPAK is an InterSwitch Switch a Future initiative.
What keeps you going when everything that should be a stepping stone becomes a stumbling block? What keeps you going is Verve. Verve in your mind helps you understand that every stumbling block is actually a stepping stone. Verve in your vision helps you see nothing but possibilities. And Verve in your hand? Well, let's just say that's how you get rewarded for not giving up on you. No matter what you're into, Verve is key to opening the doors you want. The only question that really matters is, have you got Verve? Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
Preparing dinner already? Very nice. Remember, you have to buy cereal for the kids. Then you need to see your mother-in-law this evening and book the cake for Junior's birthday party this weekend. Oh, the cable TV has expired. If you hurry up, you can still make it to their office. Oh, Oh, quick teller. Sweet. Now that's one less thing to worry about. Matter of fact, make that 10 less things. Well done. Quick teller. Everyday payments made easy.
Welcome back. This is still InterswitchSPAK 1.0, proudly supported by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on, and endorsed by NECO. Our scientists here today are vying for the last 3 available slots at the semis. This is still the foundation round. Question 9. What kind of element would you find on the far left-hand side of a periodic table? A halogen, B, a metal, C, a gas, and D, a negative ion. Four people gave the incorrect answer. Question 10. What is the electric field intensity of a charge of 0.9 coulombs experiencing an electric force of 72 Newton in an electric field? A, 18 Newton per coulomb, B, 120 Newton per coulomb, C, 0.0125 Newton per coulomb, and D, 64.8 Newton per coulomb. We didn't receive a response from Victor and Mukhtar. Remember, you have 15 seconds, okay? So lock in your answer within that time. Question 11. The splitting of water molecules into H positive and OH negative during photosynthesis is termed A, hydrolysis of water, B, reforming of water, C, photolysis of water, and D, cracking of water. We have 3 incorrect answers. Shagun, can you tell us something about photosynthesis?
Photosynthesis involves CO2 and water combining to form glucose plus oxygen.
Okay. Victor, do you want to help him out?
Well, the question in particular, photolysis, it occurs in the light stage of photosynthesis. That is, the photolysis is just the use of light to split water into its 2 ions, H plus and O minus.
Okay, round of applause for them, please. Question 12. Evaluate sine 30 divided by cos 60. A, 2, B, 1 over 2, C, 1, and D, minus 1. We had 1 incorrect answer from Mukhtar. Question 13. What is the product represented by X in the reaction AlCl3 plus NaOH gives X plus NaCl? A, AlOH2, B, AlH2O, C, Al3OH, and D, AlOH3. Let's see who got it right and who got it wrong. Only 4 people gave the correct answer. Question 14. What formula is used to evaluate the quantity of heat generated by a heating element in a circuit? A, H is equals to IRT, B, H is equals to VIT, C, H is equals to V square over RT, and D, H is equals to I square R over T. That's a formula. Let's see who got it right and who got it wrong. We only had 2 correct answers to that question. Question 15. The following organisms are pests of plants except A, rodents, B, nematodes, C, birds, and D, bacteria. Let's see who got it right and who got it wrong. We have 3 incorrect answers to this question. Question 16. All the following can result in food wastage except A. Pest invasion, B. Natural disaster, C. Early planting, and D. Late planting. Let's see who got it right and who got it wrong. We had only one person gave an incorrect answer to that question. Now we've come to the end of the foundation round. Victor, I saw that expression. Tell me, how was this round for you?
Oh, the questions were all right, but I made some mistakes.
Anu, did you make mistakes? A lot. Did everyone make some mistakes? Well, you never know, you never know. Let's find out who amongst you will be going on to the advanced round. But we'll do that right after the break.
What keeps you going when everything that should be a stepping stone becomes a stumbling block? What keeps you going is verve. Verve in your mind helps you understand that every stumbling block is actually a stepping stone. Verve in your vision helps you see nothing but possibilities. And verve in your hand? Well, let's just say that's how you get rewarded for not giving up on you. No matter what you're into, verve is key to opening the doors you want. The only question that really matters is, have you got verve? Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
Penicillin, ethanol, flour, sugar, glue, whiskey, corn silk, starch, oil, livestock feed, all from corn. You will discover endless opportunities when you search deeper, and to enjoy their full worth, you need an innovative payment solutions partner that creates value from the obvious and sees opportunity in the not so obvious.
IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
Welcome back. This is still InterswitchSPAK 1.0, and we just concluded the foundation round. Our results are in. Let's find out who amongst the scientists will be moving on to the advanced round. Joshua and Burata, you both scored 95 points. But Joshua was faster with 6.377 seconds. Speed is of utmost importance on InterswitchSPAK 1.0. Burata, Victor, Mukta, this is where your InterswitchSPAK 1.0 race ends. You've done very well. We are all scientists, and we know that every failure takes us a step closer to success and glory. So I want you to hold your head up high and go and make a difference in the world. A round of applause to them as they exit the stage. Anuolua, Shegun, Mesoma, Joshua, and Henry, congratulations for making it to the advanced round. Now let's take a look at our scores. Shegun, you're topping the chart with 125 points, but with an average response time of 6.12 seconds. But then Mesoma, amongst the top 5, you had the fastest average response time. But then I guess you got fewer answers correct. But that's okay, right? All right. This is the advanced round. In this round, only 3 of you will earn for yourself slots at the semis. Let's proceed. In this round, you'll each have an opportunity to select from 5 subject areas where your 15 questions will be pulled and asked. Now, after they take a turn, each of you will have a 45-second window to attempt these 15 questions. Now, if you miss or skip a question, not to worry. You can still attempt it provided it is within your 45 seconds. Each correct answer earns you 20 points, and scores from the foundation round do not apply here. Now, let's take a turn. To determine the order of play in the advanced round, each of you will attempt to solve a puzzle. Now, the order in which you complete this puzzle will determine the order in which you play in this round, with the fastest going first. Now, here is your puzzle. Match equivalent compass and 3-digit bearing. And now we have our order of play, with Mesoma going first, Henry second, Shagun third, Anu fourth, and Joshua fifth. Now our question bank has been loaded. Mesoma, you were fasted, so you get to pick first.
Biology.
Henry.
Biology.
Shagun.
Biology.
Anu.
Biology.
Joshua.
Biology.
And we're out of biology. Mesoma.
Chemistry.
Henry.
Chemistry.
Shagun.
General knowledge.
Anu.
Chemistry.
Joshua.
Chemistry.
Mesoma.
General knowledge.
Henry.
Chemistry.
Shagun.
General knowledge.
Anu.
General knowledge.
Joshua.
General knowledge.
And we're out of biology, chemistry, and general knowledge. Mesoma.
Physics.
Henry.
Physics.
Shagun.
Physics.
Anu.
Math.
Joshua.
Physics.
Mesoma.
Math.
Henry.
Math.
Shagun.
Physics.
Anu.
Math.
Joshua.
Math.
Yes, our question bucket has been preloaded. Mesoma.
Yes, ma'am.
Now is your time to spark. To which level of organization does Euglena belong?
Tissue.
In which organ of the digestive system
Liver.
is bile concentrated? By which process of living things
Homostasis.
what volume of 32 grams of oxygen? What type of bond exists between two iodine molecules?
Van der Waals.
What is the mass of 2 moles of oxygen gas? Oxygen 16. What is the computer code for interchange of information between terminals?
Boss.
What is the most common language used in web designing?
COBOL.
What term defines the graphical representation
Icon.
of a file? Which heat transfer method is detected by
Radiation.
What class of lever?
Second class.
Find the distance between a search pin and a concave mirror that will make the focal point. Your time is up. Henry,
Yes.
what do you do for fun?
I play basketball for fun.
Oh, you play b-ball.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Okay. So I'm not so good with basketball, but what team do you support?
Golden State Warriors.
Okay, who is your favorite b-baller?
Stephen Curry.
Okay. Henry, now is your time to spark. What term refers to the process by which an animal regulates the balance of salt and water in its body?
Homeostasis.
Which gland of the body is fondly referred to as master
Pituitary.
gland? Goiter, the swelling of the neck, results from deficiency
Iodine.
of which nutrient? What is the closest noble gas of phosphorus in the periodic table?
Argon.
How many electrons does aluminium?
13.
Substances which absorb water from the atmosphere without dissolving in it are said to be.
Hygroscopic.
The protons and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom
Atomic
are
mass.
collectively. What is the product obtained when carbon undergoes combustion
Carbon
in limited
monoxide.
supply of oxygen? Which of the gas parameters must be kept constant for Boyle's law to hold true? Please answer.
Temperature.
Your time is up. Shagun, now is your time to spark. The human nervous system comprises of how many parts?
2 parts.
The human central nervous system comprises of 3 meninges. What are the outermost ones called?
Pi.
Which part of the nervous system comprises of the brain and the spinal
Central
cord?
nervous system.
What is the full meaning of DVD?
Digital video display.
What is the full form of DPI in printer measurement?
Digital skip.
What contains buttons and menus that provide quick access to commonly used commands?
Taskbar.
What is the name of the way computers manipulate data into information?
Data processing.
What displays the content of an active cell in Excel?
Skip.
Who invented C++?
Skip.
Your time is up. Anolua, you mentioned you liked mathematics.
Yes.
But then I was surprised when you had to choose. Your first choice wasn't mathematics, and I was wondering, does Anolua really like mathematics? Does she really? All right. Anu, now is your time to spark. What term refers to a short gap of axons which are unprotected by main shape? What name is given to the collar bone?
Scapula.
Which nerve transmits visual information from the eye to the brain? What is the liquid
ammoniacal
destructive distillation? What is the formula of the compound formed between trivalent metal A and divergent non-metal B?
A2B3.
The purity of a liquid sample can be determined by its
boiling point 3.
What type of software is Linux?
Pass.
What is the large and expensive computer capable of simultaneous processing data for hundreds or thousands of users?
Real time.
What are computers that provide resources to other computers called?
Hub. Pass.
Simplify 0.0002 times 0.000023, expressing your answer in standard form. You have to give
5.6 times 3 to the 9.
And your time is up. Joshua, you presented your innovation challenge on behalf of your team. Did you volunteer to do that?
Yes.
Wow, that's very nice. Do you present often?
Not really.
Not really, but you wanted to do that for your team. You must have really believed in the innovation.
Yes.
Okay, so please speak up, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Joshua, now is your time to spark. The aqueous humor and vitreous humor.
Eye.
What term refers to the ability of the eye to bring the image of objects far and near into focus?
Skip.
What type of lens can be used to correct myopia?
Diverging lens.
What is the chemical symbol of the
W.
element tungsten? What is the value of Y in the reaction C2H2 plus YH2 gives C2H6?
Skip.
How many ions are formed from double salt ionized in water?
3.
What is the octal equivalent of binary?
Skip.
What is the shortcut?
Control X.
Which elements are IC chips used in modern computers made of?
Silicon chips.
Your time is up. Joshua, I saw that.
That doesn't really happen often.
That doesn't happen often.
That adrenaline.
Oh my God. It's all over now. 45 seconds down. We have come to the end of the advanced round. Who amongst the scientists will make it? Find out right after the break.
He was born with no superpowers. He was just unique, with a burning desire to know more, to question the answer, and then question the question. To never stop finding new ways of doing things. Curiosity not only drives innovation, it shapes the future of businesses. So wherever it leads you, IntersWitch will be there, providing diverse digital payment solutions, insights, and opportunities. Because we're committed to finding better ways to ensure that your business runs efficiently.
IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on.
How How do you become the voice of an entire continent when all the voices around you are shouting, no, you can't do it? What keeps you going when everything that should be a stepping stone becomes a stumbling block? What keeps you going is verve. You see, verve in your mind helps you understand that every stumbling block is actually a stepping stone. Verve in your vision helps you see nothing but possibilities. Verve in your heart gets you back up every time. And verve in your hand? Well, let's just say that's how you get rewarded for not giving up on you. No matter what you're into, verve is key to opening the doors you want. So forget all the questions they ask. The only question that really matters is, have you got verve? Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
Welcome back. We just concluded the advanced round. Our scientists are vying for the last 3 available slots at the semis. Our results are in. Two slots have been filled. We have 1 remaining slot because there is a tie. But we are certain that there's one of us that won't be going to the semis. Anolua, do you think you've earned for yourself a slot at the semis?
I don't know.
You don't know. What about you, Mesoma? Do you think you've earned yourself a slot at the semis?
I don't know.
You don't know. All right. Shagun, unfortunately, you will not be joining us at the semis. Don't look so sad. Thousands of students participated, yet you were part of the 81. And now you've competed amongst the top and best Nigerian science students. So that goes to show that you are great. So I look forward to hearing a lot about you in the future. So go and spark up the innovator and inventor in you. A round of applause for him as he exits the show. Anolua, Mesoma, both of you are tied at 80 points. But there's only 1 slot available. So you have another chance at it. To break the tie between the both of you, we move on to what we call the sudden end. Now here's how the sudden end works. A question is asked. The first person to hit the buzzer gets a chance to attempt this question within 5 seconds. If you answer it correctly, you automatically qualify. But if you don't, you are out of the race, leaving the other to qualify. If you also press the buzzer and you do not give a response, you're automatically out of the race. Okay? So be sure before you hit the buzzer. Which tissue serves as an electronic insulator of axions? The auditory canal and tympanic membrane. Mesoma, you are first. Please give us your answer.
Middle ear.
That was the incorrect answer. Mesoma, unfortunately, this is where your InterswitchSPAK 1.0 journey ends. You've done very well for yourself, and we wish you the very best. A round of applause for Mesoma, please. And we have our 3 winners. You 3 have earned yourself slots at the semis. Henry, Anu, and Joshua, congratulations to all 3 of you. I look forward to seeing you at the semis. A round of applause for them, please. We have come to the end of another mind-blowing episode of InterswitchSPAK 1.0. Henry, Anu, and Joshua have earned for themselves the last available slots at the semis. Now we have 27 semi-finalists who will be vying for 9 available slots at the finals. Next week promises to be very exciting, as the 9 proposals from our 9 teams will be reviewed by our jury. And then we'll find out who amongst the teams will win the Founders Award. You don't want to miss it. So keep a date with us, same time, same station next week. InterswitchSPAK 1.0 is proudly brought to you by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on, and endorsed by our friends at NECO. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at InterswitchSPAK to share in the fun. Till we meet again, bye for now.
InterswitchSPAK is an Interswitch Switch a Future initiative.